Notre Dame ended UCLA's record 88-game winning streak back in the day, but right now the Fighting Irish have to be concerned about their own 6-game losing streak. Hey, how are you folks? Jason Horowitz, glad to be with you here on CBSSports.com, breaking down a game you can see Saturday on CBS. That is Notre Dame at UCLA. Let's bring in CBS College Sports' Steve Lappas to break this down. And Steve, Notre Dame is a team that was top 10 in the nation, and they are in a free fall right now. Now, 5 of those losses are to top 25 teams, but the last one is not. That's Cincinnati. What is the problem here with the Fighting Irish?
Well, they have a few problems. I think one of their problems is depth. They are wearing out a little bit. The only guy they play off the bench significantly is Luke Zeller. He's 6'11". He averages 3 rebounds a game, which doesn't help, and 40 of his 54 shot attempts this year were threes. So they're getting nothing off the bench, and I think they're wearing out a little bit. Their margin of error is down, especially when you start playing those really good teams.
Yeah, that's part of it. Now, Luke Herringody, he's still getting his points. He's still getting his double-doubles. But in the early part of the year, it was Herringody and McElharney. What has happened to McElharney?
I think people are starting to play him without the ball. They have decided, most of these teams, we're not guarding anybody else. We're not leaving him to help. If somebody drives, let him drive, let him make it two. We have to stay and stay closed in on McElharney. I think that's what people are doing. So he's not getting as many catches, and when he does get a catch, he's got somebody in his face every second. That's how you have to play him. Don't help off of him, and just stay home on him.
The other problem for Notre Dame, and they admitted it after Wednesday night's loss to Cincinnati, is that they're really struggling to play defense. They don't guard anybody, and against UCLA, Steve, that could be a huge problem.
46% they're giving up in the league and 35% from the three-point line. So this team is not playing that tough defense they need to play. And when they play against good teams, they also are getting overpowered on the glass.
And when you talk about UCLA, because this is a good team, it's starting to get back into form, you got to start with that backcourt, Steve. That's going to present problems for Notre Dame as well.
Well, Collison is starting to pick it up, even though he didn't have a good game the other night. Collison and Ship, experienced guys, athletic guys, throw in there Jrue Holiday. He's starting to come on. And Alfred Oboya is having a nice senior year, having gone from being a role player to being a starter now. So this is a team that plays very good defensively. They're very athletic. They go off the dribble, and that's a problem for Notre Dame in terms of how they're going to defend them.
Steve, real quickly, is this a team in UCLA that you think, if they continue to develop, can make another deep run, maybe again to the Final Four? Would it be a 4th straight year?
I don't see them getting to the Final Four this year. I still think they're not strong enough up front, and I think offensively, kind of similar to what they've had the last couple of years, they can get shut down, and they have really less options now. But you know they're going to guard. You know they're going to play hard. I just don't see them going to the Final Four.
And this one's at home. You don't see them going to the Final Four, but you see them winning on Saturday?
I definitely see them winning on Saturday because I think Notre Dame's going to have their hands full in trying to defend UCLA off the dribble.
All right, folks, it's a game you can see on CBS. Steve Lappas, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
All right, folks, Saturday afternoon, 1 p.m. Eastern. Be sure to check out UCLA and Notre Dame, historic games in the past. We'll see what this one lives up to here on CBS. For Steve Lappas, I'm Jason Horowitz. Take care, folks.